Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to TGIF Talks. I don't know how they're doing that. Episode 164. I'm your host, Dr. Sheep, joined by our guests today, the Rhino Buch.
Hi.
And Nate, the fearsome rhino himself.
What's going on?
I don't think even Buch has done 2 podcasts in a row, so take that as you will. I don't think he has. Anyways,
I'm a crazy man.
It's been a long time since your last podcast, then.
What do you mean? No. He was literally on the podcast Friday.
Oh, then you mean Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Not
I said,
me,
I don't
because I
think
haven't been
Buch
on
has
one
done
for like
2.
6 months.
Yeah, I know. But I do podcasts every week.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm just going to roll the intro here. One of these is the right one.
Yes. Need to watch it.
Well, this podcast, or whatever this is going to be for the next insert time here, was brought to you by Nate. It was his idea to bring everybody together.
No wonder I hated the...
Hey, you still chose to be here.
Well, did I really have a choice?
I mean, yeah.
Not really.
Exactly. Which is why I'm happy
Not
to be
really.
here, but I brought my emotional support pineapple.
I asked for the emotional support pineapple to show up today, though.
Yeah, he was there. He was in the area, so he decided to stop by.
Fair enough. Well, see, I was trying to figure out what exactly to talk about, and all I can really think of is what are your guys' projects for 2024? Because I know I talked with Nate about the future of Farm Sim in the last podcast, so we'll continue on that nature. I mean, we're already, halfway through. Is it really halfway through? Oh my God, today's the 15th. Jesus. All right. Yeah. So, what are your goals, hopes, dreams, and aspirations for 2024? Either one of you can go first.
I'd say, Nate, do you want to start off, or do you want me to go?
Hopes and dreams. 60,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
I honestly say for you to get to 50, it'd be a really good push either way, just because that's already double. That's technically doubling what you've already had.
See, that's what I'm going for. Well, I want to do more than I want to double technically, because I'm at 20 right now. I want to go to 60. That'd be doubling. I hit 20 by the end of last year, and we're actually making pretty good progress to that.
Hey, your stuff is starting to pick up on views, isn't it? I've been kind of seeing you pop up in recommendations and For You pages more.
Oh yeah, no, we went back to doing what we used to do back in the day when my stuff used to be doing a lot better. And ever since we went back to doing what the people want, views have went right back up to where they needed to be for us to start getting close to where we need to be. But okay, back to that. Try to get to the point eventually where I don't have to post every single day. I have a mega project I'm currently working on that if it's a proof of concept and if it works, means I will only have to post a video every month or every other week, hopefully.
Welcome to
That's a bold statement.
That is a bold
If it works. Well, if it works. If it works,
the more power to you, buddy. The more power to you.
Exactly, but it would mean some work.
I think I know what you're talking about and getting at. I won't spoil the surprise, but I think I know what you're getting at.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to get it done, but especially it's been a lot of work, especially since I've been putting a lot of time in that project alongside of still posting every single day. People, when they finally see that project come out, I expect it to do pretty good. So, it's just kind of my hopes and goals. Buck, you go.
Well, so far, since October of 2023, we've pretty much done an entire rebuild and restructuring of the channel as a whole. I finally took this and made it something that it actually should have been. Started taking my life a lot more seriously. put a lot more dedication into videos. Went from what used to be, what, Nate, you would remember, like 1 to 2 videos sometimes a month, 1 to 3 maybe, and now it's upwards of
Sometimes you
2
get
to 3.
bored.
Yeah, that was a good week, and that was a good month. But we went from that to October till now. I have had no less than 2 videos a week, upwards of 3. I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or like a Tuesday, Thursday, maybe a Tuesday, Friday, something of that nature. I get a lot more involved with the community chats, and then I do a stream almost every single Saturday now, at least starting at about 10 till 2. Last weekend we had one that went from, well, not this last weekend, but the weekend previous, we had a American Truck Sim that was a 7-hour long stream, longest stream on the channel by almost, I think, 2 hours at that point. Really been starting to make a lot of progress. I have now officially pretty much, it's still rough, but in terms of like income wise, I have now basically been self-sustained. My deals that I've had on the sides now aren't what's paying the bills. What I'm doing for my own job is finally keeping the lights on, and that's what I've always wanted. And I want to keep doing that, and kind of the more I do it, the more I play around with it, the easier it's going to be getting, and not necessarily the less work you're going to have to put in, but instead of running a 15, 16-hour day every single day or every other day, you might only have to do that on a Monday or a Friday, and then you just post 2 or 3 small little things in between, and there's your bills for the month.
Well, glad to see everybody's got great goals.
By the way, hold up for 1 second. Thank you very much for that live stream, because every time I do an ATS live stream, people are saying, you want to be the next Buck, you going to stream for 7-8 hours? Like, when's that coming? Thanks a lot for that one.
You're welcome. Absolutely, I adore it. I don't know why I did that. I wanted to pop myself in the foot because I ran out of water at hour 4.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
Welcome
wouldn't
to
have
the
caught me
club.
doing that.
Welcome to the club of extremely long live streams. Is that a clipboard? Why the hell do you have a clipboard?
Marking things down of how to annoy Nate. Make sure everybody wants a 10-hour live stream every day. Got it. Sold. Marked. Noted.
Just become a streamer.
Clutch simulations in a nutshell.
Oh no, I had a really good night last night with my live streams. I did pretty decent off of it.
Are you guys so come November, December, you guys can be hitting nose to the grindstone to get tutorials out for 2025?
If it's out, maybe.
No, but
Nope.
You're not
Hard no.
Not a tutorial man.
Nope.
That's where the views.
I know, but here's the issue with a lot of that stuff. It's going to be covered. It's going to be that. They're going to be able to describe that a heck of a lot better. My priority is how fast can I start converting and getting mods out, because with the incorporation of what 25 is, we don't know yet whether or not Giants is going to go from what they have as Giants engine to could be something different. If it's the transition that we had from FS19 to 22, it only takes us a few weeks to get stuff up and running. But if it's like the transition from FS17 to FS19, it was a whole new system for everybody. They brought in a whole new mapping system that didn't even necessarily need to be used, but there was a lot of stuff that we had to learn on a learning curve. So my priorities will be towards that and still working on getting videos out.
All right.
Yeah. He is not wrong there. Modding is going to be a big thing. Especially because I think Buck's seen here recently, I've started doing a lot more modding on one of my series. It's going to be a big thing that's going to have to be learned off of that.
I showed this man how to put rust texture on things for 20 minutes, and now every single video of his has a rusted vehicle in it.
No, I started putting actual logos and stuff now. Thank you very much. And tearing them apart.
Oh, wow, you learned how to put a sticker on a vehicle. Congratulations. You want a broom?
Yeah.
I'll get you a little popper.
Oh, no. Oh, you've seen the Mustang I'm doing.
Yeah.
You've seen the E-Stang, so I want to hear that, the lifted E-Stang.
Yeah.
You didn't know that was a lifted... You didn't know that was an E-Stang?
I don't want to see a lifted Mustang, alright? I'm not... No, just stop.
It's a lifted...
No,
it's a lifted... Oh, that's great.
Send it back to the dumpster where it belongs.
No. We don't do that. That's the next
I don't
one.
care if it's for the clicks. You're not doing that.
I'm doing it for the clicks.
I am not. If Grant says we're making a video, I'm calling in sick for work. I am not. I will not disgrace a nameplate like that.
Do you get sick pay?
Listen. It's an electric
I've
vehicle.
listened to you before, and look at where that's gotten me.
Let me. You're doing pretty good.
No, there's a reason that I don't talk to you as much anymore.
Oh wow, there's some beef getting disclosed here.
Is this a podcast or a discussion bait?
The podcasts are always kind of like that. They're whatever you want it to be.
Well, you never answered the question yourself, Mr. Sheep. What are your goals for 2024 and what we're going to be trying to do? Because I know I'm on the path to 100K this year, and you want to put something together for that, if and when that ever happens. But what else is kind of the goals for the channel? If we can maybe even stream snipe you a couple more times like we did for New Year's Eve.
Well, I'm hoping to stream more consistently for 2024. The problem was for 2023, basically, summer hit, I had to mow every weekend, and then I was going on trips all the time, and then when I got back, work shit hit the fan at work, and so I was working every damn weekend, and then mowing on top of that. So by the time I got home, and I didn't want to stream. Plus, I was a little burned out on project ideas for the time. But I've got a list of project ideas for Minecraft, and I might get back into Farming Sim when 2025 drops. I might. We'll see. But it'll just be
the next
streamed.
Moose 2006 LP.
What?
Be the next Moose 2006 LP.
You used to do... I can't do those tutorials. Like you said, I couldn't do tutorials. That's too much. I'd write scripts. I'd spend more time writing scripts than playing Farming Sim. And then by the time I finished doing everything, it'd be, sometime later. There's literally a video I started sometime this summer, I think. And, yep. Still haven't written it. Still haven't finished it. It's just, it just is what it is.
It happens.
I have literally a video due for February that needs to be written. I started working on it this weekend. I'm actually... and the script, as I write, it just gets bigger and bigger and longer. And I'm like... The last time I did a video of this style, it took me 8 hours to edit the damn thing. And I'm already beginning to fear that this is going to take even longer to edit. Because it's like, I'll spend maybe a half hour, an hour recording audio, and voiceover, and then the rest, and then I can plug it all in and start editing, and it's gonna take some time.
It becomes a bit of a pain, doesn't it?
That's why I typically just do random experiments instead of doing.
Well, the whiteboard itself, that's something I'm going to try to look into. I already have some of the stuff. I'm trying to build up how I can organize a little bit better or just have kind of a better set system. Whiteboard, corkboard for just kind of Post-it notes, small things on the outside, and I guess between all of us, what are our kind of goals with working and networking this year? Because Nate, I know you do a lot of stuff with a handful, I don't even know if you would consider them sponsors, but just the people that you're working with and the content creators you're trying to build up. I'm trying to work more into the real world, because I'm not a big guy of, Raid Shadow Legends and all those, good companies, good people. I have no need to go put a 30-second ad in my video saying, go check these guys out, and then, links and promoting the stuff. What you see, besides this guy, I would actually like to do stuff for Tractor Supply, but Ag Swag, Prairie State, for some odd reason, a pineapple, and then these guys, the Andy Clean. I met them. I want to work with them. What's kind of everyone else's goals for that stuff?
So with me, I'm gonna stick next to G Portal, because I know I actually got another social event that it looks like I'm gonna be actually able to meet Clutch Simulations at.
Oh boy.
Coming up eventually. Our G Portal partner manager, he's getting his vow renewal, and I get to meet DJ again. We're all going to Ohio for it. It's going to be a bunch of YouTubers that you get to go out there and go network with, take a vacation, call it work. So I know that. And just like what you said, I really, other than Gport, I don't really plan on working with any other companies. Just because of the fact, I mean, the only reason I have like Gportal, for example, is because they realistically they pay for like $400 or $500 worth of servers for me. That's saving me money.
Yeah.
And that's just a smart business move, in my opinion.
That's probably somebody I should look into doing some stuff with, or just a server company in general. Might make my server play a little bit easier.
Exactly. Well, that's why I did it with them. Is I wanted to work with a company that was reputable, and they are more reputable than another individual company that you have to go back and talk to every month, and it's a lot more pain. Thought you cheap.
Right. So I don't. As for networking, I mean, certainly if when I start playing Farm Sim 2025, I stream, we could certainly maybe do some sort of cooperative stream in that regards with you guys or whomever wants to do that. And then, but I never did finish what the other goals for 2024 were. Basically, I think I kept saying either end of Q1 or end of Q2 for 1,000 subscribers. It'd be great end of Q1, but Q2 at the latest. We're already at 865, so we're close. We're within 150. So
Hey Nate, you want to stream snipe this guy and get that to him by the end of the week?
End of the week. Wait a minute here.
We could probably do it too if we really wanted to.
Oh no, I'm gonna be doing 900 and 1,000-minute live streams till I die.
Yes, you will.
Deep
Welcome
in
to the
the
world of just you get thrown into the iron ring and you're supposed to sink or swim. Nate, how does that feel?
Hey, you know what? You joke about it. I think I did pretty good.
You handled it so well, though. The thing was that when a split second that I remember talking to you, I'm like, this guy's got it, and then you're telling me you already had an editor and like a slight team. I'm like, okay, this guy's got it handled. He's done. He's good.
Exactly. Like, I was talking to my editor last night, and he's like, we need to do this better. We need to do that better. And I'm sitting there like, this is a dream at this point. Because you have a group of people who's trying to all help and make the content better, so just one person doing it all. Buck.
And look at where that's gotten me.
I know.
I'm not going to say that my path is easily my path is probably one of the more stupid ones.
It's the hardest one.
It truly is the embodiment of look at what you can do if you put your teeth to the grindstone. Like, it took 5 years for me to go, you need to make a lot of changes, which I'll probably start branching out a little bit more, working with some, but I still like the part where I literally touch every single part of the process. Every single thing is nitpicked or somehow touched by me. The film, the idea, the end product, goals, the working with, the random pineapple, all of that, it's all under my reign.
Well, that's what I was looking at. That's what I was looking at the other day. Is like, even though we may pick on each other for like me having an editor and you doing everything by yourself, we still probably work just as many hours each.
Mm-hmm.
So where you're only putting out 2 videos, you're still editing everything like that, and I'm over here still having to come up with the ideas, getting everything set up, and record the 7 videos a week. So we're still probably averaging the same amount of hours every week.
I make the joke that I'm like, well, they always say with the actual businesses, once you either take it seriously or you actually put your time to it, if you kind of lose track, you are easily putting in over 40 hours a week on any of this stuff. I guarantee you I hit 40 hours a week by Wednesday at 3 o'clock. Like, I don't like that.
Welcome to the life of a small business, Buck. In college...
I've been doing this for 5 years. I just didn't really realize it until I actually put my work into it, and I was working during that time. Then I'm like, man, this sucks.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the life of a small business owner. You're always working stupidly long hours because, it's you, and, you can always form a team, but then that doesn't necessarily mean you work less. It just means now that you can go focus on other things more intensively while they do something else. That's all that really does.
Which is funny because of how this business works. It's really a matter of our jobs because Nate, you're still technically working on being in a position kind of where I sit. I'm a really bad example when somebody asks, like, are you able to sustain yourself on YouTube? I'm like, yeah, because everything I make goes straight to me, and I don't have a whole team line. So it's like if I get paid once, that technically pays my bills. I'm not sitting here swimming in money, but it's like I'm able to pay my bills, and then I could try and pay off debts, or I can go out and eat, or I could take some buddies out, do some stuff. But I still got to watch my budget versus someone like Nate or Grant or maybe even you on a couple things, Sheep, between like your jobs or anything else. Obviously, you're not monetized yet.
Right.
But any job that you have, it's like any money that I have, I can just live my life how I want to live my life. It's not really work. It becomes work if I make it part of work, but you're really just living life and recording it as you go.
Pretty much. Like, I mean, the whiteboard. Well, so a lot of them, they were just like, this is a project I wanted to do. I can turn this project into a video. Like, for example, I have a spicy rock in my closet that, as is, the spicy rock can stay in the back of my closet in the way that it is for now to the end of time. It does not matter. But I wanted to be able to store said spicy rock better. So I bought this box from Hobby Lobby, and my thought process is to line it with steel, fill it with lead shot, paint it nice, bright, vibrant yellow, and then I have a box to contain the spicy rock in. And then nice I've got, I'm going to see the Eclipse this spring, this April, and, we wanted pinhole solar eclipse viewers, and we can, you can build those with a piece of cardboard or piece of paper, but I was like, I want something more substantial, so I'm gonna, make them out of steel and wood. Of course, I want a drill press, but
Harbor Freight.
I was at Menards and well, I'll have to
big money. You save big money when you shop Menards.
Yeah, it's
this video is not sponsored by Menards by any means.
Wish we were.
If you'd like to, though, please, yes, please.
Man,
Tractor Supply, hit me up.
Man, only if that'd be sick. I wonder what kind of video we could do if we were sponsored by them.
We were sponsored by Tractor Supply. We just go out and take the little $500 Coleman's and just rip.
It's too bad none of your IRL videos ever did better than they did, because those are fun.
If it's farm related though, I got a couple of them that could sit at about 25 to 30K, so they're right on target with the other ones. And the mower ones, my mower, if I do the video right, which I kind of think I have an idea how to do them now, if I were to post another video on my John Deere 56 when it's not -3 out and I freeze in 5 minutes, I'd love to actually pull the motor apart and start doing an actual restoration for that thing.
Yeah, I was gonna finish organizing that back corner of my room, which was a disaster right now. I bought a crate that I'm gonna put all my wood in. But then we had those nice days just stopped, and now it's like I don't want to go outside and paint. Well, A, the paint won't settle right, and B, I don't want to freeze my ass off.
Exactly.
So
unless you're like Nate and it's 56 degrees in the middle of winter.
Why don't we should move down there where it's 57?
Oh, then you got hurricanes.
Oh, that's true.
But I say we're over here hanging on the trees. We love it here. Yeah.
Every time I always think of a hurricane, I think of I can't remember what the guy's name is. Ron White. Ron White. I think it's Ron White. He's like, yeah, hurricanes are cool. Everything's fun. It's like everything's real fun until stuff started hitting our place, and I was like, F this. If you get hit by a Volvo, it doesn't matter how many sit-ups you did that morning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was Ron White. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah.
Well, we just got naders here, but naders don't affect wide numbers of people usually, unless they're
See, we get it. I'm about to say, but we get naders as well here, and our naders. I don't know if they're worse or not, because we live in an interesting part where we have a lot more of those cold and warm winds that will end up kicking up those naders.
Well, yeah, so they talked about how Nader Alley has shifted, right? So, where we are used to be Tornado Alley, but we don't get a lot of them or we still get a lot, but it doesn't feel as they're as frequent as they used to be. We get strong thunderstorms more than we ever did in the past, but they don't usually
Getting a
kick
lot
up.
more hail.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, there was nothing to ever compare to. Oh God, was it 2013? I think.
The Mother's Day storm.
Yeah. We got the big hail like that. I remember that. I remember going.
I think they still have the little newspaper clippings sitting down in the elementary on the wall.
Really?
It shows like the storm cloud. I think it's still there.
Back then, I was making wasn't uploading them to YouTube, but I was making videos for myself, and I had a series where I filmed the weather, and I had there was a lot of crazy stuff happen that year. A lot of hail I was able to film. And then, of course, I started YouTube several years later. I'm like, all right, well, let's record the weather. And the craziest thing we had was fog.
What?
Lots of fog. And I'm like, this is dumb. I had 15 minutes of fog in the video, so we killed the series after that.
Oh.
So. No. But like I said, live action videos, I do have with your 100K, but I guess it'll probably just go up on my channel and then just be a surprise. You'll be in it at the end when I present you with what I made.
Oh, gee. I'm scared.
No, don't be scared.
Do I have to wear a gas mask?
No.
Do I have to wear
it's edible.
A protective layer of armor?
Nope.
Can you blow up his play button?
I just had one sent in the mail. Dude, do you know when Austin actually hit 100K? He's like, dude, I could actually get another one of these if you just want one for fun. It's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but I kind of okay, if I got a second one, we could blow up the second one. But I want the original to be mine.
Look, I'm about to say, get another one and let's blow this thing up.
All right.
We need to blow up a play button.
I'll run to Bumgar's and
anything.
get some tannerite.
It'll cost, I think, like. Because I know the diamond play button, because I've seen so many people rebuy the diamond play button. Diamond play button is like $4,000, I want to say. I'd have to see. I'd have to see what the regular play
by
button
that
is.
point, though, your 4,000 is not that much.
Yeah, by that point, it's not nothing. It's nothing.
The
only $4,000 for that thing, though?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big plaque.
I mean, it's solid aluminum.
Yeah, I'm about to say solid aluminum. Like the gemstones aren't even real in that, so it's not.
Yeah, they said there's something. I don't remember what they are, but they're lab grown, the gems. Cause like PewDiePie's they talked about PewDiePie's 100 million play button, and like that red gem that they put in it was like, I don't know, special in some way. I don't remember what the.
Do you know that man sat there and just threw those things away? And people found them in the trash. Could you imagine being a garbage man just finding a play button like that just in the trash can?
I would hang up on your wall and be like, look at all these play buttons I have. I don't even know what these people do.
He turned around and sold it for like $15,000. The person who found the trash legitimately sold everything for $15,000.
But as for destroying a play button, maybe we could do multiple things: tannerite, a rocket, dissolve it in acid.
I kind of don't want to though, because that's like I work very hard to get that. And
Absolutely. Would not want to destroy the
We're
original.
blowing up your button.
Not the original, the second one. We gotta get a duplicate.
But still, come on, man.
Listen, it's for the views. Think about it.
I blew up my diamond play button.
I'm gonna pull a hammy from over the hedge.
No.
The cookie.
No. Go to Grant's. Go to Grant's farm and get him to run it over with a tractor. There you go.
Oh, I've got a tractor too.
And ran over my play button. Just one more video for Buck to get mad in.
We need. You know what we need? We need to find somebody.
Whatever you're thinking, no.
We need to find somebody who's working on a demo combine, right? Because they have to weld up everything on the inside. But before they weld the inside up, we just yeet into the combine.
We're welding my play button into a combine.
No. We're just gonna yeet it in there and have it spit out the back
No,
end.
no, no.
Hopefully.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna put your play button through a combine.
Yeah.
No. No. No.
That's a great idea, in my opinion.
We can do it with yours.
You
then.
can do that when you hit 100K, alright? I'm keeping my play button. I have a sticky note that says reserved on the wall, and it is going to stay there once it gets there.
Just remember to ask for 2.
The original. The second one's the one we want.
You ain't getting anything. That's like
I
saying
don't
you're going to
know.
kill the firstborn.
I don't know. Depending, they may just send you a piece of paper because I know they were talking about a while back changing the 100K down to just some kind of like stupid piece of paper.
Piece of paper. Well, cool. I've got a copy here. We can make. Hell, I've got a copier right here. We can make as many copies as it will allow us, and we can just burn them, shoot them, dissolve them in acid, spread them around town, drop them from
Why
a
are
plane.
you guys deciding to just ruin my accomplishment? Like, when did this turn into let's blow up my achievement?
It's not ruining your accomplishment.
Yes, it is.
Getting the views. Think about this.
Getting the
Think about
views.
this. No, Buck. You should be.
ideas. I would never do this to my own stuff. That's like saying,
Think about this.
Go out the parking lot, shove some C4 in the motor, and watch it blow up. Wow! Let's do it to the parts car because it's not the main one.
Think about the views, buddy.
You ever
Think about the
seen
views.
Whistling Diesel?
I'm
When he does?
like a dude at the freaking nightclub that tried to buy my jacket for $500 when you could buy it for $250. You could give me $3,000 and I still wouldn't sell that thing.
Fair. This
It's
is all...
it's an emotional attachment, all right.
I
You
don't
guys
blame
might not
you.
have materialistic attachments. I do.
I have materialistic attachments. Look at the place I sit in. I'm surrounded by things.
That globe's real impressive.
Well, not that one.
No, the other one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Whatever. God, this is impossible. What in the world? There we go.
It's counterintuitive.
I know. That one? Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the good life sign?
But I want, yeah, it's nice, but I got an idea. Let's go to I-80. We're gonna get a ladder.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna take the sign off the interstate that says "Welcome to Iowa," and we're gonna take it, and then we're gonna say, "Go away from Iowa."
Replace it with what's 100K plaque.
This is
Yes,
a
I
felony?
replaced an interstate sign with my plaque.
This is a felony?
Is that?
Oh, and blowing up my stuff with freaking
This isn't the first...
C4s now.
No. This isn't the first felony that's been
illegal to me.
discussed. This isn't the first felony that's been discussed on the podcast. We have discussed bioterrorism once before. So, you're not the first person to think of this, but it's an interesting idea. Definitely could be a something.
And we would never do it.
A felony action lawsuit.
I don't know if we could we couldn't film it because then filming the act.
You're submit at that point. You're submitting your own evidence to the court case.
Yep. It's
My
like
favorite
that.
my favorite one's the traffic court when they say they got stopped for not stopping at a stoplight, and then they show them the footage, and it's a picture of them stopped at the stoplight, and they say, "See, I stopped." Really? What happens when we hit play?
Oh. Well, don't hit play on the video. No, it reminds me of the pilot from Better Call Saul. Where the guys decapitate a dude and play with his head.